And that news involves an unfortunate turn of events during homecoming activities at Howard University.
Several people, including D.C. police officers, were hurt after crowds rushed the gates at Yard Fest. Just a short time ago, we received some cell phone video that showed some of this commotion there, and Robert Lyles live at the school with what he's learned. Robert?
What should have been the start of a festive homecoming weekend here at Howard University has turned into a melee. Now, security personnel on scene tell us that most of it started here at an entrance gate on 6th Street. Students were lining up to get inside. What they were going to do was exchange a ticket for a wristband. The temporary barriers were put in place to kind of corral students toward the main yard. When apparently the students became upset with either the flow of ability to get inside or apparently the cost to get inside, we're told by event staff that students simply bum rushed this area. There were no gates here. You can see that much of the shrubbery was trampled. Students then began making their way onto the yard. It is called Yard Fest, and it happens every year. Now, angry students lined up outside 6th Street even more than an hour after police were called in to try to quell what was happening. Hundreds stood demanding access to the university yard. Now, scores of Metro police were brought on scene to try and keep some of those students from entering the yard. Metro police are now confirming at this hour that 5 attendees were injured. Some trampled, say the officers on scene. They also tell us that in addition to those 5 attendees, 2 Metro officers sustained minor injuries. Students are telling us that an admission fee angered the crowd, and that sparked today's melee.
And it was just a group of people trying to push their way through. They really didn't have the bracelet system together. It's just ridiculous.
We're all really upset about having to pay and the regulation. Usually the yard is open and it's not gated off. So it was more just people trying to weasel their way onto the yard. Students were pushing and shoving out past the police and running out of Blackburn. So I don't know what was going on, but I've been seeing a lot of police run around campus like chasing people.
Metro police remain on scene, as you can see, and most of this area has been cordoned off with police tape. This is the area just outside Howard University's football stadium. The university is also releasing a statement at this hour saying that 4 attendees sustained minor injuries. Again, police are telling us that there were 5 in addition to 2 Metro police officers. We're told that everything has returned to normal. I can tell you that Yard Fest continues at this hour. There are still bands and there are still students moving in and out. However, at this gate and one other gate here on 6th Street, they're still not allowing attendees inside the yard. That is the latest live from Howard University. I'm Robert Lyles, ABC 7 News.